One more second. One more second. Okay. Let me let you stop. I didn't want to do this live. I haven't been streaming. I haven't been on for the most part because I know that I've been censored. I haven't only been censored on YouTube. I've been censored on Facebook. I've been censored on Instagram. Whatever I post is not getting out how it should. And I know why. Okay? I've known it for a while now. So I just haven't felt the need to post. Okay? Plus, if you can tell or can't tell, I've been going through, my own issues. Um, Let me just read this. Okay, so I have my documents from DCFS. I'm gonna read this page to you all so y'all can see it. Okay, I got a 30-pound box. Okay, of documents dealing with my DCFS case. Okay, so this is basically saying I'm not starting off at the page because in order, and I have to find the different pages. Hi, good morning, the underrated darkness. How are you? Um, Also, thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so basically, this is page 5, and it says, "I was at pains to protect my grandmother. I said, it says she said she thought it might have something to do with her grandmother's sugar being high or having been upset by my aunt. It doesn't say my aunt's name because they had to block that out for legal reasons. And then it says, when after a while I casually asked Yonina who she would like to live with, her father, her mama, the child's name for the paternal grandmother, or Henrietta, Yonina replied without a moment's notice hesitation, my mama, the paternal grandmother. When I tried to extend the discussion about this and wondered whether she is not afraid of her mama, the word referring to the paternal grandmother, the child looked at me, smiled, shook her head, and replied, sometimes she loved me and sometimes she whipped me. When I asked her about living with Henrietta, she said she doesn't want to live with her because she's going to. She, Henrietta, said the F word, which she explained means bullshit. That's me saying that. She finally stated that I want to live with my mama grandmother. She might get me with her walker. She hit that my Down syndrome cousin with it. Maybe it has something to do with my mama's sugar diabetes. Mama gets mad and tired. When I asked her whether she would like to stay in a foster home, she said that when she was living at her mom was always beating me. Or my that was my grandmother. My grandmother was always beating me. I did a lot of damage. Asked what she wanted when I asked her what she would like to be when she grew up. She but which Dr. Fay said thought was not unusually bad considering the child's age. Psychological tests will be scheduled for was this was 3/17/93. Okay, this was back in 90. Okay, this is a part of my DCF. Okay, let me show y'all this box. So, in trying to deal with, other than I have to deal with anyway. Now to the issue of the observatory. I know why it was shut down. All right. In 2012, I had a vision. Okay, in this vision, there was this woman who I was friends with at the time, and a couple other people, and we were at her apartment and we were chilling, and we left out of her apartment, and I went back to the apartment I shared with my mother. It was a one bedroom efficiency, a lot like this one, only the space here is different from the one in the dream that I had, or the vision that I had. And while I was in my mom's apartment, um, there was this rainbow that went across the water because I was living in an apartment with her, and it was kind of set up like if you live in Chicago, you know the area Lake Drive, where there's like you come off the ramp, and then there's or you come down the highway, or not the highway, you coming down with the curve. Okay, that's what the dream was like. And then there's a beach, and then there's a river. Well, there's a Chicago, but yeah, and this was set up like a river. Okay, but everything was closer together. All right, and there was a lot less like vegetation and stuff, and all the buildings kind of looked like sandstone, like they were made out of sandstone. Okay, so I was looking out the window, and on the river that curved from right to left, there was this rainbow that came over the top of the water, like a real rainbow, and but it was more tangible than more a lot of the rainbows that you see, like a natural rainbow in nature, you know. So over the top of this rainbow, there came all sorts of animals. I'm talking about dogs, dinosaurs, elephants, birds, all type of birds, eagles, doves, all types of animals. And they were on top of this rainbow that was going around this curve. And I told my mother about it. Okay, she said, get away from the window and come look at the news. On the news, they were talking about something with the sun. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this is weird because um, this rainbow must have something to do with that. So I looked back outside and I said, Mom, the sun is acting real weird. Okay. And she said, I told you to get away from the window because they said the sun is going to do something, and they told us to stay indoors. I said, okay, let me just finish looking outside right quick. So as the sun is rising, there's these two other suns that rise with the sun, our sun. So there's three suns in the sky. And I'm like, Ma, there's three suns in the sky. And she was like, do I have to keep telling you to get away from that window? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going to happen, but they said it's going to be something with the sun. And I'm like, it's weird that you saying that because the sun is acting real funny, right? And the sun, it did a bloop bloop, and then it went bloom, and this whole big ass like coronal mass, we call a kill shot. This basically like a gas plasma bubble just blew out from the sun, and it was coming right into the window while I was looking at it. So I ducked down, and next thing I look up, the room is spinning, and I can't see anything. Um, what the hell is going on here? There's a light flashing somewhere, but I can't see it. There's these guys with these glasses on. I can't. Mom is gone. I don't know. And these white guys are telling, with the glasses on, are saying that there's gonna be some type of, you know what I'm saying? So, back in like March of 2011, actually, this was 2011 that I had this vision. All right, so I didn't more that really. I mean, because all my visions stay with me, but I didn't think of it like it's actually going to have something happen. So that was basically the end of the vision. We started running around, and these entities, these things started attacking us and whatnot. And I woke up and I'm like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? So on, and as time goes on, I'm like, it's feeling hot in, like, you know, the and the winter, and I'm like, why is it so fucking hot? You know what I'm saying? In the fall and the winter, we're supposed to have snow. We get snow. I'm serious, like 3 feet of snow, and the next day you look out and all the snow is fucking melted. What the fuck is going on here? This is back in 2011. I'm asking this question. And in February 12, I was walking, I was in Aurora, Illinois. I was walking the where was I? The train station. I was walking away from the train station, and hey, something tell me to look back, because it was in about the evening, sunset, and I was looking at the southwest, and as the sun is sun, and I see another sun behind the sun, like that, right? I'm seeing this with my own two eyes. I'm woke in 2012. As this is happening, this is not a vision. I'm seeing this for real. Okay. As I'm seeing this, all these planes, hey, West Coast Tribulation, what's up, Caleb? Planes are coming, and they're coming to cover up that part of the sky that I saw the two suns sitting there like this. All right. Now, I'm being told that it has something to do with the three suns in the sky, but I understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? I see that everything is wrong, but I haven't put it together then. Okay. Now these tories are being closed. Well, what you all don't know is Jake Christopher. He's got a YouTube channel here on YouTube. He's got a platform here on YouTube. I'm gonna find the video and I'm going to put it in the comment section so you can find it there. He's got a video of somebody named Natalie 9280 from Twitter. She puts a video out. Three separate suns rising in the sky. Okay? And the sky is super red. All right? Now, after I saw that, I'm like, all I'm waiting on is gonna split the earth. All right? That's all I'm waiting on. And lo and behold, now observatories. There's about 6 or 7 observatories face that have closed. Excuse me, I just ate. Excuse me again. Not only that, okay, not only that, but watch watch three rings or three planets eclipsing, etc., etc. Yeah, but this is around the sun, and there a lot of the planets passed around the sun just not too long ago. And they right now they're in a lot of the planets are in retrograde, and they're working their way out of the retrograde. Um, but this winter be geoengineered as hell. Okay. Now I'm not saying that the last two were engineered because they were. Okay, it's. I'm showing y'all it's snowing in April. I got a video on here. Is the snow coming from? And it's April. We ain't supposed to get no snow in April. We're not that close to the north. Okay, when I was on called Maryville in Des Plaines, Illinois, they're super close to the Detroit border. Detroit gets snow up until May, and this was back in 2000 and 2004, 2003. And so I'm like, okay, they got snow in the season. Okay, but here in little bitty SQ1 Illinois, it ain't never snowed in April here. Never. Not since I've been here. Ago, yeah. All right, okay, that's different. But since I've been here off and on 10 years. It ain't never snowed. I've been living here for 6 years. All of a sudden now we getting snow in April. Really? Okay, so anyway, and then you got the snow in the Serengeti. What are the giraffes and the elephants gonna do now? It's snowing in the Serengeti, y'all. Hello? Is anybody woke? Am I the only one? You know what I'm saying? Am I talking to myself here? That's how I feel. So yeah, I want you all to see what's going on around the sun because they're trying to hide. There are fake rapture. They're going to be harvested for food and or experiments. They're not going to be saved. All right, don't just like the Lost Flight MH370 said, they're not human. All right, they're not. They don't have no feeling for you. They're here to deceive you. Don't go with them. This is your warning. I'm giving it to you. All right, I'm letting y'all know now. My wrong. All right. When I know things, I know things. I asked in 2011 and know the truth. The true Father ain't let me down yet. I let myself down trying to follow my own self-interest. All right, I've let myself down, but the true Father, the truth about anything going on that I wanted to know, He hasn't let me down. He's let me know the truth. He let me know the raw deal, and I'm here giving it to you. So you can take it or leave it. This is not my opinion. If it was my opinion, it wouldn't have any relevancy, not even to myself. This is more than that. I'm letting you know. Okay? That's what it is. It's the truth. And I ain't saying it with no ego. I'm saying it with a conviction that a lot of people can't feel right now because they themselves have lost their way. Seriously. All right? Yeah, they shutting them down. They shut down all the observations because they don't want anybody to know this kill shot. Another thing to let y'all know what time it is. Eminem came out with a song named Kill Shot. All right? Why did he do that, if anything, but to deflect from the actual fact of what's going on here? Huh? What are their best methods? Deception and deflection to confuse people. Huh? I have to know what I'm talking about. I have to. Eminem came out with the song called Kill Shot to deflect from the fact that there's an actual kill shot sunspot facing the earth right now. And everybody else who's coming out talking about kill shots will be overshadowed by Eminem song, this track for MGK song. You know what I'm saying? His diss track. Why did MGK come out with this diss track? What was the point of that? Huh? They both against Trump. Oh, now MGK is for Trump? Really? Yeah, who still thinks Trump is for everybody when Mar-a-Lago, his estate is 5G exempt? Huh? He ain't got to worry about 5G. Palm Springs, Florida ain't got to worry about 5G. It's all the rest of us peasants who has to worry about being poisoned and having fucking cancer pus balls in our lungs and everywhere else in our bodies as they set this system up. Huh? Why is the sun sending off this kill shot? Well, could it be the fact that they're using lasers to attack the sun from Earth? High energy weaponry frequency lasers and weapons. And they're with this shit. Not only they're attacking the earth, they're attacking the sun too. Huh? I'm gonna tell y'all one more stuff off here. It's almost 30 minutes. So I'm trying to be on here but 20 minutes. Back in 2011, also, before I had the dream about the kill shot, I had something happen to me where I was asked by, I guess, the control area. I was coming around this, I'll show y'all tomorrow the curve. All right. I was coming around the curve and I was going home from a little party or whatever. It was at night. It was January 1st, 2011. I was told I was to listen to the future and I was asked, what do I hear? And I told them I heard screaming. And they were like, don't say you heard screaming. What else was I supposed to say? What was I supposed to say? Literally. I'm not finna sit up here. Even back then, before I asked to know the truth, I wasn't huh? Right? So after that, I didn't know what the screaming was. I didn't know what the hell was going on still. Right? Next thing I know, I'm asleep. This is 3 months later. March 11th, 2011. I'm asleep. I have a knack for what they call remote viewing, but it's not really a knack. It's just that I'm pulled to someplace that something big is finna happen in. Hello, serious commenter. Good morning. So I was pulled to Fukushima Prefecture in Japan before I knew what the hell was going on and what was happening. And I was put in the body of this little girl. And we were in this building. We're in this building. All right. And he was there to, I think he was there to do some banking or something. That's what it looked like. Or maybe it was like, it was a high rise. Okay. And so he tells while he goes into the line to handle his business. So I go sit down, and not soon after I went to stand in the line, the whole building started shaking. And my dad couldn't get the beam fell on his head, and he was covered with debris, and I was covered with debris too. And I shot back into my body after that fact. And I shot up in the bed. And I asked my mom, did she feel that? And I remember 3 distinct responses from my mom. So I know the Mandela effect is real. Okay, without a doubt, I know it's real. How do you ask somebody something? And it's not that I asked my mom and she responded 3 different times in the same. Hi, Delphi Gibson. You're from Colorado. Welcome from Colorado. I'm in Illinois. Hello, how are you doing? New subscriber, welcome to my channel. You're welcome here. And so, I asked my mom, did she feel that? And then the first response was, yeah. That's one of the responses I remember. You're welcome. The second response that I remember was, no, I didn't feel it. What did you feel? And the third response was something, but I can't remember the third response right now. I know I remember 3 different responses though. Or is it not crazy? Because am I dismissing myself? I don't think I'm dismissing. One time he died in jail. The next time he died, he had been president in South Africa in 2008. Excuse me. He left office in 2008, and when he left office in 2008, he died shortly thereafter, and then after that, he it was some it was something about how in 2013 or some shit like that, he died again. Now I remember the second time he died because his wife Minnie got into some financial trouble because she was embezzling money from the government, and they found out about it. And not only did that happen that time after 2008, but it happened again after this time. Mandela died too. Mandela done died like 3 times, y'all. And Muhammad Ali done died twice. Okay. This second time in like 2015, 2016. That's his second time dying. Alright. So yeah, it's some fishy shit. Oh, Oscar de la Roca. Um, He died shortly after his stint in 1998. Remember his stunt on stage where he was and it was like the MTV Awards, and he was shaking one of their stage fixtures, and he died shortly after that. He died. So how the hell is he out here making, and I love him. I love the music he make. I love what he stand for. You know what I'm saying? But how is he out here making music with Run the Jewels when he done already died before? You see what I'm saying? I remember him dying. Because he was Rage Against the Machine. I've been listening to them since I was 12 years old. All right? Yeah. I've been listening to them a long time. So I know he died. Right? And then you got a whole slew of other Mandela effects that I'm not going to get into. If you just go into YouTube and type in Mandela effect, we call it Mandela effect because that was the first person we noticed that, hey, this ain't right. He's died like more than one time. For some of us, he's died like 3 times. What's going on here? You know? Oh, and did you all know that the CIA is not loyal to the president because they have the Central Intelligence Agency has a secret meeting place under CERN where the Large Hadron Collider is? Yeah. They have a secret right, yeah. They have a secret bunker or what do they call it? Um base up under CERN, and right, that place right there with the large hadron collider that everybody keep talking about that's causing the Mandela effect. Yeah, the CIA has a secret. That skull and bones, they are one exactly. Yes, but that's their main one right there up under the large hadron collider. That's the main place where one of their secret bases is. All right. And that base was started in like 1940 something. All right, that was way before they started the fucking computer. And guess where the computer started from, y'all? All computers come from CERN. All computers come from where the Large Hadron Collider is. All right, so that means the D-Wave computer, the AI, is running everybody's computer. It's running even this phone that I'm on right now. Huh? And did you all see my video of where I tried to erase and delete my Facebook account from my phone? And when I went to the page to delete my Facebook account, it said content unavailable. Check that one out. It said the title of that one is What Happens When I Try to Delete My Facebook Account. Look it up, West Coast. Look it up, Caleb. I swear. Oh, everything. My yes is yes and my no is no. And I'm telling you, honey, look at that. Look at that video when you get a chance. Somebody who I know, named CCCTV. She's here on YouTube. She said I should try and Facebook from my computer. So when I get a chance, probably sometime this week, up to my school. Well, it's a satellite center. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna try and erase my Facebook from my computer, and I'm gonna record it while I do it. I might do a live recording, or I might do recording. Either way, I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna put it on here on YouTube, so everybody can see that I'm not fucking crazy. That there's something more going on here than what, and everybody's getting the wool pulled over their eyes. All right. They still now everybody is still talking about this observatory down there in New Mexico. All right. Nobody's talking about the other 5 observatories all over the planet that's been closed. Just this one. All right. That's matter of fact, this one is the only one that the update is coming for. Thank you, Delphi. This observatory is the only place where the update is coming up for on the emergency registry app that I have on my phone. Oh, I just talked about how Trump has Mar-a-Lago, his there in the islands, is 5G exempt. That means that they don't have to have 5G in their place. Where he goes to, they have to have 5G there. Just like Palm Springs, Florida, where all the rich people live, is 5G exempt. Huh? Yeah. That's what I think about 5G. It's some shit that's wrong with it. Have you all seen? No 5G in Palm Beach, Florida. You can look that up. They are 5G exempt. Look it up. All the rich people are getting this exempt paper turned in real quick because they're trying to put this 5G up so quick. Oh, you've missed everything. Black Woman's Guide to the Galaxy. You've missed a whole lot, lady. You're going to have to rewind it. You missed 30. I'm against 5G. I'm against 4G. I'm against this LTE. Okay? I'm against it. You want to know why? Because if you go onto a Plain Truth channel, he's got this 40-second video of these people sitting at a table, and they take their phones out. They have two. Everybody has 2 phones, and they take one of their phones out and they put it in a circle, and they put this unpopped kernel popcorn. Okay, it's unpopped, and they put the kernels there, and you got the 2 guys making bets on if it'll work or not, right? So they put the phones there and they got now you see, yeah, he does. Now you see this, okay? Now you see that up here where you just saw my finger was. That's where the receiver, that's where the sender, that's where the transmitter is for your phone. All right, to send and receive calls. So it's right next to your head, right? So they put it right there in front of the popcorn, right? So they have the transmitter at the popcorn. Now everybody's starting to right, and they making the bets. You guys are making the bets whether this will work or not, right? So as they're making the phone, they start popping. 5G, which like 2G, 3G technology. All right, it was a flip phone. All right, it was making the popcorn pop. The kernel to these kernels, and it's not in the microwave. What the is it doing? What is it doing to us? Yes, a flip phone. Yes, yes. Is flip phones are part of the microwave technology. They're 1G and 2G. First generation and second generation technology, and 3G, third generation. Then you got 4G, the LTE. Okay, and 5G technology. Do you know? Do you all know that they have PDFs out already about 7G, seventh generation technology? Did y'all know that? So they've been planning this for a long time, and it's not any good for any of us. We are the popcorn. We are the popcorn. Yeah, yeah, popcorn baby. That's who we are. Why do you think John McCain is dead? Other than the fact that he was flying through huge radioactive clouds, going to these different countries and doing all this secret shit. Other than that fact, he was on 90% of the time. And guess where he had his phone? Right next to his head. That's brain. Do you see why I'm on this right here? Do you see why I'm wearing this? You see it? Y'all see it? This is my headphone. I wear these for a reason. Because I don't want to be irradiated, like more so than I already am. Like, I mean, do we really have to get into Fukushima and look at Hokkaido, Japan? Hokkaido, Japan, they done went so dark on that. I swear to God, it's blacker than a black man. The blackest man. Yeah, he did have brain cancer. Yeah, they are. They already said that the bees are disappearing, and they think it's from all these cell phones and circular waves with the bees antennas. It's not just the bees, honey. It's not just the bees. Did you know the flies are disappearing? Did you know there was a red tide off the coast of Florida that killed everything? There's yeah, you can buy EMF neutralizers. You can do that. That is possible. Yes. But I mean, if they pull this off, what they're trying to do, you're gonna have to be wearing it. Not only that, you're gonna have to be wearing a mask that makes its own oxygen. Okay, you're gonna have to take grandma's oxygen tank and wear it outside. Okay, not only that, you're gonna have to be covered from head to toe because even the air outside will be caustic to your biological skin. Huh? Yeah, your skin will take the rust off paint. Okay, that's what the air will be like. Y'all don't think it's already halfway that way? Look at China. Look at China. Look at China. They dumbasses don't be wearing no type of protection. You see what I'm saying? All the China is wearing, all they wearing is the face mask. And a face mask doesn't make any oxygen. So do you know what they're doing? They're still breathing in that caustic air that's giving them all the lung cancer. Yeah, we're set to become them. You want to know why? Well, you got Fukushima still, it's still burning. They haven't done anything with Fukushima. Okay, then you got Hokkaido, Japan. Do you know they had like Hokkaido, Japan has an astronomical amount of nuclear reactors themselves? Did y'all know that? What's going on with they fucking nuclear reactors? What's going on over there? They done went dark. They done went so dark. They darker than your granny's sunglasses after she get her eyes dilated at the eye doctor. That's how dark they is on Hokkaido, Japan, with them 9.0 plus that were downgraded by the USGS to 6.79 earthquakes. With Fukushima, only Fukushima got out. We don't know what the fuck is going on in Hokkaido, Japan, but we can bet that, I mean, it's the same, if not worse. Go to Dana Durnford's channel. He talks about how the earthquake that just happened in Hokkaido, Japan, the earth in Hokkaido, Japan, in that island, the island was picked up and dropped. Okay, like a huge roll, like a wave, just picked that shit up and dropped it. And we're supposed to believe that everything is okay. That you know what I'm saying, because these motherfucking nuclear reactors are running off backup generators. That's me, nigga. What the fuck? I'm sorry for cussing, but I'm saying this is it's everything is real wrong here and it's getting worse rapidly. While everybody's sitting up here and we're vapidly talking about Kardashian, MG versus M. Yep, we are wildfire. We fight one another. 5G is frying everybody. Sorry, Caleb. I'm sorry. Caleb. Yeah, go to J. Christopher. It's a J, and his last name is spelled K-O-F. No, wait. Chris. Kristofer. Let's go on three sons. All right, Twitter. If Twitter hasn't if Twitter hasn't erased her post, go to Twitter and look up Natalie 9280. Look her up. All right. And then you got the Fullerton Informer. You got Joe Mano telling you all about 5G. He's telling you all about, you know what I'm saying, about how Trump is not. Trump is just as much a puppet. Yep, I'm friends with Kalika, a serious commenter, and she just this one guy, I forget his name, is David something, but he was talking about how all the people that we follow that are so-called whistleblowers are in control of those who Jones. And now Jones, of course, is seen as Alex Jones, aka is seen as one of the biggest whistle, but he's only blowing the whistle, right? His rants are okay, but it's just a mechanism. It's just another distraction to keep you from actually looking into what he's talking. He's sitting up here distracting you from what he's telling with his rants. He's entertainment. That's what they put him in. Okay. Oh, another thing. They're getting to attack all the truth. You know that? They're the ones who built the foundation for the truth beginning, right? So two pillars, like just like 9/11, Just like 9/11, two pillars. I don't trust anybody. I'm imploring you do the same. You trust the true Father and you trust His true Son. You trust the true Spirit. You don't trust people, because you know what people do. People lie. People steal. People murder. People are just as susceptible to evil as you are. Don't trust. You trust the true Father. I trust the true Father. If you trust the true Father too, then I trust you. Other than that, I ain't got time for it. Right? Now, and don't leave. The last three that's still here, please don't leave. This is the last thing I'm saying. I've been on here for an hour. Look, two pillars, right? Y'all don't know this. Okay, two pillars like 9/11, right? Must in their rituals, right? One is white, one is black. Joachim, you know what I'm saying? On the card of the high priestess, same thing, right? Now, way back, ain't nothing wrong with that, all right? Just know that they got a hold to the Bible too, and they changed the words in the Bible more so than what was now. It was the Bible was way just like the Codex Gigas is huge. The Bible, the original Bible, was huge. All right, it was because of the kill shot. You have to go back. You have to go back in my live stream. I already they shut down the observatories because of the kill shot that's coming. Like I said, Eminem just made this song called Kill Shot. So when they start talking about kill shot, his song will drown out any other kill shot that somebody else might be talking about that's coming from the sun. And they don't want people to be up on the sunspot that's gonna bring this kill shot to the earth that I already had a vision about. All right. Now, two pillars, Joachim and Noah. Back in February of 2018, whose channel did they shut down? Who the community? He's a room that much. Aquarius Waterbury, exactly. Right? Right? Okay. Okay. Anybody got the answer? I'm waiting. He's like a black Mr. Clean. He's okay, so no, nobody knows. Okay. Back in February 2018, they took down Willie D Live's channel. They can no longer post anything on his channel. Okay? Willie D Live was banned, not really banned from YouTube, but his streaming and posting abilities was shut down. Live. Okay? That's Black Pillar was. He's seen as a pillar of black society or the black community, the black truther community. Right, right. So they shut him down first. All right. Now count the months. February, March, April, May, June, July. July, they start shutting down who? Who did they start shutting down? I know y'all know this. July 2018. Who did they shut down? Platform shut them down. Who shut them down? I said, now, okay, they shut Willie D Live down in February. Count the months: February, March, April, May, June, July, August. July, August. Who did they shut down uh, July, August of 2018? YouTube. YouTube shut down Willie D's Live's channel. YouTube shut his channel down. Yes. Yes, serious commenter Alex Jones. Yes, that is the white pillar. That is the white pillar. Okay? That's the pillar of Boaz. That Alex Jones is Boaz. Willie D was Joe Ching. Pillars. They're coming after the truther community. What black, white, Asian, black Asian, Blasian, they don't care. They're coming after you. Willie D was shut down in February. Alex Jones was shut down in August. 6 months, 6 months, 6 months apart. No, now that you know, Delphi, okay, that's good, because they really are now coming after the truth, the community. And they're starting out with the bigger channels first. Anybody who's following the bigger channels, now Willie D and Alex Jones both are working for them secretly because they both took oaths. They both are part of the masonry secretly. Who else is a part of it? I don't know. But like I said, Kalika was talking earlier. There was a truther whistleblower talking about how most whistleblowers work for them. Those who shut down the channel of Alex Jones and Willie D Live. All right. Now, he was also back way back 20, 30 years ago, almost. Um, what's his name? Ronald Reagan, who gave my mom a plane full of $9 million worth of cocaine. Um, uh, Gorbachev and another world leader. They got together and they wanted to disclosure about these entities, these fallen entities. They're fallen angels who are outside the planet. Now, if you read Enoch, it goes in depth into it. It talks about the spheres and whatnot. But if you read the Pistis Sophia, it goes into in depth about it's the Pistis Sophia or the Aquarian and the Aquarian Gospel of the Christ of the Piscean Age. Go look up all three of those books and read about the spheres, the powers, the principalities, the thrones, and so on and so on and so forth. And it gives you all the levels. There's levels. All right. It gives you all the levels that are out there. Okay. And how there are entities within those levels out there. Okay. Now, there are certain beings, of course, most of those beings from those levels are fallen. Okay. Because they're up under the highest level of the true Father. Right. Now, those beings didn't want that they existed because it would allude to the fact that the Bible is actually telling some type of truth, and they deal. Thank you, Delphi. Thank you for being deep down those rabbit holes with me. So I'm not down here by myself. Maybe you could come visit my burrow, or I could come visit yours one day. All right, now. Down in the rabbit holes, we sitting up here and we explain we're going through this right now. These beings didn't want people to know that they existed because it would allude to the Bible being some type of real or some type of true, to those who didn't know that the Bible was actually true, and they didn't want people to get that clue. So because of that, they were like, and they deal. You're welcome, honey. They deal in the devilish deed of confusion. You see what I'm saying? So you have beer. I have a little spiced rum, and I have a little red apple ale. I got the blueberry flavor. I don't know if you down with that, Kayla, but you're welcome. So yeah, these evil entities deed of confusion, and they don't want people to know that they are actually real. Not only that they really exist to that the Bible says they does, but that they're evil, that they're against life. They don't want people to know this. Come on, honey, you all the way on the West Coast. Hopefully I ain't sleep by the time you get here. Now, all right. We sitting up here and we're just fucking most of us are oblivious to the fact that these beings are real. Number one, that they exist in the capacity the Bible says they exist in. Number two, and that they're using our energy to harness and harvest us for their evil deeds. Number three, all right? We don't know this. They don't want us to know this. The demons, well, you have to, that's another thing. You have to go into etymology. Etymology is the origin of words. When you look up the word demon, all right, and it comes from the Greek word, the Greek knowledge, like demonstrate. All right. Now, if you want to talk about an evil demon, you have to add the prefix "kako" in front of demon. Cacodaemon means evil knowledge, just like cacophony means evil sound. Right? Right. Now, they didn't want us to know that they existed in the capacity, in those three capacities, right? So they told the world leaders, look, we don't want nobody to know that we exist. And if you tell people that we exist, we're going to kidnap all the world leaders and we're going to exchange those world leaders for clones. Or we're going to take over their minds and make them work for us, which is basically what they did anyway. That was either way it went, that was still a part of their plan. But they used it to threaten them. You know, it's like how the evil motherfucker says, oh, I'm not going to kill you if you do what I say. And then you turn around and kill you anyway. Yeah, that's what they basically did. That's what the evil fallen angels did to the world leaders here. So no world leaders are trustworthy. None. Not Trump, not nobody before him, nobody. Yeah, I was talking to Kalika about that because the dude who she posted, he left that part out. He left that part out that they would be either replaced or they would have a chip in their head so they'd be controlled. One or the other. And they did, the evil entities, the fallen angels did that shit anyway. Right? So now we're sitting up here and we're basically like sitting ducks for whatever the fuck that happens, because we don't have any covering, because most of us are cut off from the true Father and we don't even know it. You know, we think we good and we don't have no clue. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I had to get on here and like do my best to warn everybody once again that this shit is really happening. It's like my ex-friend who I didn't tell y'all about. I think I did on a live not too long ago. But this dude who I was with, he left me for this white chick. No offense, white people. I love you in the capacity that you're alive. All right? I love you. But anyway, so he goes with her, and I'm trying to tell him, now this ain't the best move for you to make. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this ain't gonna be good. She got children. The children ain't gonna like you. You're already talking about how you don't like the dog. Now the dog pissed on his side of the bed. Just his side. Not everybody. Everybody else was fine. just his side of the bed. The kids hated him. I heard in my spirit, I heard the little girl say, "You ain't my daddy anyway." And then I started playing the song Stepdaddy, do stepdaddy, stepdaddy, stepdaddy. Sorry. And then next thing I know, I'm talking to yeah, already you have to rewind, sister. I'll keep saying it, but yeah, no. If it's Project Bluebeam, they're gonna do a hell of a job, okay? Because I've already reiterated all over again about the vision I had about this kill shot hitting the earth, right? It's ironic that what's his name? Eminem puts out a song called Kill Shot, and at the same time, they shut down the observatories, and they're only talking about this one observatory in New Mexico, but they didn't shut down six observatories worldwide, and they all are facing the south. And when the sun faces us from the south, that's where this sunspot is. That is that getting ready to unleash this kill shot against Earth. Yeah, yeah, they got MH370. I just mentioned that. MH370, the plane that went missing, and they said they found it here and they found it there. And we're like, how the fuck are you finding pieces of this plane all over the planet? And pieces of people are just starting to fall out the sky. One of the Scotland or England or some shit like that, where it is just pieces of motherfucking plane falling out the sky, people's parts and shit. I'm just sitting up here like, what the fuck? Anyway, and remember the message that they sent that the guy got on his cell phone? It was a coded message, and it said that they are not human, and it was saying beware. Yeah, like that shit. Yeah. Not only that, this could have something to do with oh, what the fuck is the name of it? I'm sorry for cussing. What is the name of it? Project not the Manhattan Project. It's Philadelphia, the USS Philadelphia. Remember the USS Philadelphia project? Yeah. Yes, honey. Yes, Delphi. Within these last 2 weeks though, sis, I need to research it more. But I heard earlier on Steven video starting to quarantine the planes. When what, Delphi? When what? The planes. This was 2 3 years. Yes, remember the USS Philadelphia. Well, what happened was they opened a portal, and portals and tornadoes are one and the same. If y'all didn't know that, yeah, like we ain't in Kansas anymore, Toto type shit. Okay, so when they opened the portal with the USS Philadelphia, when it landed where it landed, there were people who were fused to the ship. Their bodies, yes, the dematerializing of a ship. Yeah, the time travel, right, must have been by the no, no, no. There are 14. There, it's okay. It's okay, Caleb. I know it's early. There are 14 biovortices. They say that there are 12, but they don't count the ones over. There's a huge one over the Atlantic Ocean and over the Pacific Ocean. And then y'all don't know this, but there are biovortices above those biovortices. So there's like 22 biovortices in all over the planet. And nobody knows. Most people only know about the 12, but there are 22 of them. Two letters in my name. There's 22 biovortices all over. So what they did was they used one of the biovortices to open a portal over uh, one of the harbors in New York. The harbor, yes, I'm saying No, not vortexes. Let me spell it. Let me spell it. V as in Vicky, V as in Van, ILE space. V once again as in Van, wait, VORTICES as in a vortex. It's like vortex. It is a vortex, but they call it a vortice because of the excuse me, the mathematical equations and dynamics. Yes, yes. Okay, that's what that is. So they used one of those to they also used the one next to New York to pull off the World Trade Center. The World Trade Centers that went down, they used the one next to New York to pull that off too. If you all can, if I can find the video, I'll share it in the comment section after this. Probably it probably won't be tonight. I'm trying to get all. I'm gonna listen to this tomorrow and try and get all the info written down that I said I was gonna share, and then go find those videos and post them in the comment section tomorrow. I promise I'm gonna do that. My word, my yes is my yes and my no is my no. My word is my word. I'm gonna do it. But over here in New York Harbor, the same place that the USS Philadelphia was picked up at, and on that day, and not when three towers fell. Remember that three towers fell. Right. It's not only a fluid, and it can also be energy. Okay, so it can be a fluid or energy, but not there's going to be some fluid around there. Right, exactly. In a tornado they were pulled. Tornadoes are connected to the biovortices. Tornadoes and hurricanes, yes, like dark matter. How do you think they keep holding this freaking hurricane off the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina off the East Coast? How y'all think they doing that? How do y'all think they did Hurricane Harvey? That's like 2 weeks in the motherfucking go. I'm sorry for cussing, but I'm saying though. How do y'all think they pulled it off? They're using these frequencies. They're using this frequency technology and this frequency weapons energy system to pull this stuff off. Exactly. They have weather weapons for sure. So anyway, out in New York Harbor, you if I can find the video, like I said, I'm gonna try and share it. Yes, and fallen angel technology. Exactly. Now, if I can find this video out in New York Harbor, right where the steps are, you're going to see a little pyramid. You know the little pyramid from the Giza, three pyramids of Giza. They pulled the little pyramid from the three pyramids of Giza from Egypt all the way to New York Harbor. Okay, I promise you they did this. I saw it myself, and I was like, "How did they do that?" Well, now I know how they did it. So yeah, all of this is culminating into one big evil sound that we don't want to hear. Yeah, and I also wrote down. Hold on. Remember the song, the sound. Yes, everything they do is a ritual. Sound of silence. Okay, they're putting the 5G, the 4G, the 3G, that hum. Everything goes off. You can't feel because it needs electricity to work. That hum that you feel right now, the kill shot is the technology we hold every day. Yeah, it's a part of it. That it's a part of it because that's what they're using to attack the sun, to make the sun um, form this kill shot. Cell with what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson and wasn't Samuel L. Jackson in both the movies named Cell? Well, not just Cell. Wasn't Samuel L. Jackson also in the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez? I'm just asking because I'm not sure, but I know definitely for sure he was in the movie Cell with dude who had the cell phone and if I'm not sure. I think he was. I think he was. We gonna have to do some research on that and find out. I'll post it in the comments later. Somebody go do some research right quick. Yes, they turned into zombies. And did you have you all seen the videos of the animals that are going around in their pens in a circular motion? Have you seen that? Or they're going remember or have you seen the one with they're going around the cat? The cat died. I think it was hit by a car, and then the turkeys run over to the cat and they start circling the cat in a clockwise motion, and then they go in a counterclockwise motion. Have y'all seen that in the street? Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have to post that. And they was going around it. They was going around in the pen. They was going around the cat like like the people in cell was going around the cell tower. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm getting tired, guys. It's been an hour 15 minutes. I just had to get on here and say that about the kill shot. And I was thinking to myself, it's really eerie and ironic that uh Eminem will put out a song called Kill Shot, you know, and I had a dream about a kill shot. Let's see, 11, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, about 8 years ago. No, that's not the real. No, he's been dead. He's been replaced. They replaced him a while back. They nowadays they don't even deal with the um a an uncooperative slave, as they call them. They will. I'm talking about like this. They will take you to a cloning center to be cloned, or you'll be cloned or you'll be taken over by one of those reptiles that what's his name? David dang, Marshall. Donald Marshall. Donald Marshall. Remember who Donald Marshall was talking about? Had the reptiles that take over and they shoot their essence or whatever into the person's eye to make them, and that person is gone. And yeah, okay. See you later, Caleb. Good night. It was good talking to you, brother. You take it easy. You stay watchful, bro. And no matter what, stick to truth. No matter what. If the devil come to your house, say, fuck you. Sorry. Sorry for cussing. I mean that. Y'all know how many times I call? For real? Anyway. So yeah. I love y'all. What side? I'll just play it. I love y'all. I love sharing this with you all. It was ironic as hell that and oh, I had a dream about a kill shot. You, it's really ironic, and now it's just hot as hell in my. I think I'm finna go to sleep. All right, it was good seeing you too, Ann. It was God seeing you too. All right. I love you all. Like I said, I'm gonna listen to this tomorrow. Write down everything that I said. Or if y'all want to go and find the links, look them up. You know what I'm saying? Good night, serious commenter. I love you all. Y'all take it easy. And like I said, stay vigilant. And always stick to truth. Always hold tight to truth. Truth is everything. All right. I love you all. Good night.